Do, 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 do. Why is there background noise? Why? Hello, how is everyone today? Damn, I gotta be careful with this. Hello, 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 everyone. Hope everyone's had a wonderful day. I know I have, so far. I'm gonna do a new game for you. I'm enjoying the shit out of this game. I really have. Medium? Hope everyone's having a good morning.
Encode your DNA.
Now we have to choose what type of thing we want. I think I'm probably gonna go a type of gun wielder. Maybe dual swords. Maybe I should actually do swords this time. You have more strength and vitality, which is bad. Do, 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 do. No, I don't need you. If I did a gunner, that'd probably be a fun one. I think I do want to play with swords though. Maybe 2 one-handers or 1 giant sword. Yes.
Define your genetic structure.
It must be 30. Eh. There we go. Big burly guy for swords.
Choose a genetic resilience.
No, that's just about fine. Sure, we'll go like that. A little bit more.
Choose your first style.
Well, doesn't look too bad, but let's see what we got. Of course we can change the colors, but I want to see what we got. Got a little bit of an eye patch here. I like the look of this. The white fox. Hmm. Sorry, I danced to the music a little bit. I'm struggling with that one.
Pick your main color.
Dark red. There we go. Dark red.
Choose your detail color.
Black. Ooh, that looks nice. Kind of. Maybe the inverse would be nice. Yeah, I think the inverse would be nice. There we go.
Pick
Go
your
back.
main color.
Make it black. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Actually, what happens if I go white? It's not too bad. Is there a gold I can do like this? It's not bad. More yellow, a little bit darker. There we go. I could go
Choose
black.
your first style.
I'm
Pick your main color.
Yeah, that looks good, I think. What's wrong with my screen? Oh, the whole outside not lining up, yeah.
Choose your detail color.
I have no idea why it's doing that.
Pick a class. Mercenary.
Let's see, twin wielding Fury attacks deal more damage with swords.
Deadeye.
Weapon.
Mercenary. Commando.
Gunner,
Deadeye.
gunner,
Commando.
Side
Scythe.
3,
Saboteur.
rogue, stabby stab. So dual wield and more dodging,
Sentinel.
and then tanky boy with big stick. Honestly,
Dead mercenary.
I kind of want the mercenary.
Mercenary chosen.
I will have the cool hat. Looks like it's capturing the window well, so it's working properly. We shall be good guy mercenary. I mean, to be fair, we could also be gunner. But for now, good guy mercenary.
Good choice.
Yes, yes.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm gonna be a good guy. Good guy.
Let me introduce
Oh, you say
myself.
that anyway.
I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, actually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
I have chosen the light side.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Roll! Get me if you can, cover! Ooh.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to
Wrong
end
button.
this
That button.
story.
Push tab, Huron. Push tab is my menu.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
My way! Oh, I lived.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. That's going to leave a mark. Who could stand against that? Bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. Hey, when you get to 2, another one bites the dust.
Chop chop.
I should have parried that. Ooh, it's actually pretty fun to do sword swinging while you jumping jump. Keep pushing tab instead of the run button. Ooh, what do we got here? We got loot! I could equip it, but I don't want to right now. I'll save it for a rainy day. Yes, supply bags after. Up we go! The wild blue wanda!
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Oops, I pushed the wrong button. I was going to swing with my sword. Ooh. No. No. Can you wait till I'm with your friend? Okay, Biggin? Oh, you can't wait. Ouch.
Gee.
Thank you. Ooh, loot. He had some food on him. I don't know if I trust it. He was just kind of sitting in the oil. Everyone else, that means death.
The deep cut.
Ouch. Oh, you grabbed me. You're a jackass. Hey, grab me again. Stop it. You keep wanting to grab me. I'm gonna shoot you. I was gonna just do dual sword things on you, but you just kept grabbing me, so that's what you get. Stop picking on my little hamster thing. There's better. Well. So I'm fighting up. Upgrade! Doo-doo. Vitality and strength aren't bad. I think I want more strength.
Flexity flex.
Flexity flex? Really? Really? For real. That's interesting. Yes. Missed you completely. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Interesting. On we go.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Someone threw a crowbar in it. I now have a crowbar.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh, the crowbar. I guess you wouldn't know what it is.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Flash and slash.
Slash. I am samurai.
That's a good find.
I should have blocked. I should have counted there. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Got bio blobs. Mutations. Biogenetics. Nah, I'll deal with that one. Maybe I do. I'm always in melee. Nice. I will put it on that button.
It's in your grasp.
Do 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 do. Yeah, there's your regen pills. Take it. Yeah.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Puzzle time.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I did make them count.
There you go.
Stun enemies, yep.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Close encounter.
Thank you. So whack him over the face. I'll be online.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
I really need to stop picking up on the run. Do 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 do.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Wherefore, were we?
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Tiny version of me.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay, let's go. Go drop him off in daycare. Do.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Couldn't make it work.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
I have a net. It's time to go save the world. It's time.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Let's save the world.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Right there, Amy.
Let's see.
Whereabouts? Dead Zone, Archipelago, Nupstonies, Europe Field, Funaki Leaves, Clumpy Dunes, and Mushy Marsh Mire. Do.
Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Not sure how, and I think just nearly trampled everything.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Yes, inner balance.
He
So
worries
good
there
or
won't
bad
be
with it?
much left to save if this continues,
Probably.
even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Of course I do.
That's a spark of light in you!
I like
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Multiple side points.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
I don't know, something to get off that road.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Motor bridge is the evil camp, tunnel is the good camp. I believe I have more mutation points there. Side powers to choose between Blink or Blaze. See, considering I'm melee, I probably want to blaze in. Sounds fun. I want to do that, or do I want to do the blink? Both sound fun. Green fire. You check the waterfall, did they have a secret? That's everything. Never trust waterfalls.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I mean, the water's right there. evil.
Sharp steel. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
It looks so beautiful now.
Right way to change altitude.
Someone that's sleeping in the bunkers? Ooh, more loot. Loot, 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 loot. It's a long way down. Oh, I ran into a tree.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
So first there's a signpost I need to pee on. Mark my territory!
Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu is popular these days as the tribe grows stronger by the day. He suggests you let the Sifu do the talking when you meet. He prefers it that way.
Sibi? Lapanan aging kaman. Gerad na far putut. Mustugay lavute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next. And that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here.
I refrain.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Du kuulema muosse. Kerran full vassine habele. Manes schlenkjok.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
But where jonke, Sibi, mulle kan frifgels.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Der genken alle back.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Jimmy.
Mulle kan frifgels.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival, even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Cool. That was your shit. Give me your loot. Do. You know, Legend of Zelda, this can take all your shit that's not nailed down.
You could put that to good use.
Loot. What's down this way? The looks of it, not much of anything. Okay, go. I probably won't stream too long today, guys. Getting a little bit tired today. Okay, it is what it is. Maybe I'll stream some more tomorrow on my next days off. I haven't had a morning stream in forever. I really haven't. What is that? Oh.
Slash and dash.
Nice, but I need to choose this sword at once. This will upgrade. Oh, loot stoot. So is experience. Experience is wonderful.
Better beware, that's a monk up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Right in the face.
You can call that a fake, but okay. Thank you for letting me pass. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Maybe.
Looks good.
No. Let's go. Ooh, wait, I have loot there. I mean, it's a health pack. It's still something. Energy pack. Cool.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Wish I'm gonna go pee on the sign first.
Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Hey, Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
Ah, you teach someone to swim? Just yeet the baby into the water?
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Amun.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. She's not unhappy with your progress, but you still have a lot to prove. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Yeah.
Here's
So,
another
yeah, I'm gonna go through
familiar
this
face with lights on
section
his mind.
and then probably save it. On top of
Asks how you're feeling today.
I guess my
Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
make a one-hander. I like one-handers. So far, that's doing the best for a one-hander. Ooh, that sounds fun. That does a lot more damage. Up to 135. $137. $137 again. So far, the grip stick is looking like the winner. Ooh. Hipster handle. There it is. Look at that.
Fruit drip jig typo. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
You ever say those kind of things?
You're not in this world to live up to his expectations,
Always jinxes.
but he hopes you're never going to have to use that weapon of yours. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Asinatu.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
What's happening with this, my lady?
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind.
Oh, they block it off and there's no way in. Oh, come on. You ruined life, but now you're trying to sneak around.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. That makes him wonder why you were here looking for it. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
Yeah, I can't win. I'm pushing the button, but there's nothing happening. So that's an unwinnable scene. That makes me sad. I spent so much time crafting a nice weapon. She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Andro?
She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. You won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction.
Do, 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 do.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Moomer too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Fabrics. So instead of recycle, it's upcycle. So instead of recycling, we're upcycling, which just means we take old shit and make it better.
He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. Thinks some are and some aren't. One thing's for sure though, your Moomer thinks it all takes up too much space in the house. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Yes, more crafting. Okay. Eight on the Great Plate. So the Great Plate is winning right now. 7 there, but nothing else. So yeah, Great Plate still. Nine there. Ooh, Wire Bolt winning. Eight again. That wire bolt won by a landslide. $16, $17 for his Great Plate. $17, there we go, for the patch plate. $22, $23, $24, $25 for the patch plate. $32 for the coil spike. Great Plate. There we go. No, I have better armor.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far. You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
I'm gonna show it to her.
He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I have a talent for crafting. Yay.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Easily distracting.
Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training. That's a good attitude as long as you keep
I'll learn it
learning.
eventually. Do. I do. I do. I do. There we go.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
Anyway, come back.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. She's happy you appreciate what others do for you. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Good.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
All the helpers.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Probably the little tribe they were talking about.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail.
Surprising you cut everything on
Burnt
fire in the
kindling
middle
will
of
learn
downpour.
to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Look how much rain is coming through. You'd think the fire would be putting out.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. and everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Hij van haar nummer?
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
Den nampusa. Nyada aldo.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Oh, I didn't even get the big button back. Ow. The giant compared to us.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Numa says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Okay. We swim.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Yeah, jackass is coming back. Jackass, no. No, it's illegal. Now to die.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
I'm getting tired though. But
The
we're not done yet.
creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Let's see.
Okay. We do this next part, and then we're gonna save it. I'm gonna get some lunch because it's lunchtime. And I'm hungry. Yeah, I can craft stuff, but I don't have shit to craft yet. Got nothing to craft with. I'll find crafting materials first, so I can make them.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk's on the loose.
Can I move, please? Yeah, I don't want to be there anymore. Obviously, I'm not gonna give that thing a hug. That's not happening.
Had better days.
Wow.
Now that's a flesh wound. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Of course.
You complete them. From this point on, the myriad is unbroken.
We double up again. Some more strength. Kung Fu, close combat, dual wield. Yes. Now I have two of them. Step, step. Or shoot, shoot, sword throws. Now we save and we go see who we can raid. Mercenary. We go here, we look at our character as we figure out who we're raiding. I know who we're raiding. We're raiding a friend. So everyone, I hope you had a great time. I know I did. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the Dragon Raid. Dragon Raid! Away!